meetings. And I thought, in fact, I said during our discussion, you know, the political establishment is in one sense much like the communists of years ago. I don't mean this pejoratively either about them or the communists. But it was said of the communists that they really loved the working class. It was working people that they couldn't understand, that they couldn't stand. And in the political establishment, we've got people who talk 24 hours a day about how much they love democracy. They get scared to death when actual people get involved in the political process. Well, what's happened this year is that more and more Americans are realizing just what it is they have to do to save the country that J.C. Watts was talking about. And they're getting involved in the process. And that scares a lot of the folks at the top, because they're saying, why are these people actually standing up and saying things? Why are they doing these things? They're doing these things because they're worried. They're doing these things because they know that this is the greatest country on the face of the earth. And they want to make certain that the country that they pass on to their children and grandchildren is as good as the country they inherited from their parents and their grandparents. So this year, the Reagan Award doesn't go to an individual. Not only doesn't it go to a general, it doesn't go to a corporal. It goes in the name of the millions of people who've attended these tea parties, the millions of citizens who at these meetings and at others like them, who picked up their phones, who've made the calls, who've made a difference, who've attended meetings.
I just won the Reagan Award. The Tea Party.
And who are the true champions this year of the conservative movement, and indeed of the movement for freedom. Some of them are Republicans, some of them aren't. Some of them never thought about joining a party. Some of them haven't voted before, but they know now that they better vote. They know now that they better work to make sure that the nation that they love will continue in the way that they envisioned. So today, I've asked the people who have previously won the Reagan Award to stand up. Now I'd like those here who've attended one of these meetings around the country, who've taken some time to get up and demonstrate their belief in the kind of future that we want for our country, for our children, our grandchildren, to stand up. You are this year's recipient of the American Conservative Union CPAC Ronald Reagan Award. Now, we're not going to send each of you $10,000. And we're not going to pass out 2 million plaques. What we are going to do is we're going to take that money that would ordinarily go to an individual, and we're going to make materials available and help available to the extent that we can to the movement that is making a difference in this country, and that we welcome as part of our family.